Hey everybody, the Bang is here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play. Fire Emblem 3 Houses for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. I am indeed doing this game. Actually, I'm going to turn it up just a smidgen. I don't want to turn it up too much, because what if the next part gets loud? So yes, I am doing a tactical RPG, which, you know, most people know that I don't play a lot of them. In fact, the only one I think I played on this channel before this was Pokemon Conquest, and that was a really good game. This was highly suggested in the 2020 Christmas special. In fact, multiple people wanted to see me do 3 houses. So I figured, why not? Even though it's out of my comfort zone, if people wanted it, we'll give it to them. And yes, I did get the expansion pass, so a lot of DLC was applied, including the side story over here, which I may not touch until later. So let's see what the extras are. Oh, it's just all this. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that right now. So yeah, we'll give this a try. We'll see how it goes. Keep in mind, I haven't really played a lot of Fire Emblem games at all, except for maybe Fire Emblem Warriors, and to some extent Fire Emblem Heroes, which I've only had for an hour. And it really drained the battery on my phone, so I was like, nah, I don't want this anymore. So I deleted it. In fact, I even deleted Pokemon Go for the same reason. So anyway, we got 3 difficulties. I think Maddening was included in the DLC, or I don't remember what was included in the expansion pass. It could have been a 4th difficulty. We're gonna play on normal. And there's 2 modes. Of course, there's classic mode where there's permadeath, and casual. Considering that I don't really play a lot of Fire Emblem games, we're gonna go casual. I know, some people are not gonna like it, but you gotta keep in mind, this is a Let's Play, not a playthrough. So, I want to play within my comfort zone, and who knows, maybe if I play another Fire Emblem game, I will go permadeath. Especially anything before the 3DS era where I've had no choice. You know, we'll connect to the network and play online, why not? What's the worst that can happen by playing online? I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Tailtean Plains, Imperial Year 91. I would not be surprised if this gets me content ID claim, but whatever. I mean, what do you expect from anime cutscenes, right? Yeah, so like a massive battle is happening here. At least it's raining, so fire goes out. Get denied. Huh, I didn't know that guy was a Belmont. Okay, she's got some moves.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved.
Why would you ask him a question if you're gonna kill him soon after?
He's gone now, Mother.
I think we have a glitch in the system. Oh, that's a girl that shows up a lot in the game. What's her name? Sothis? Man, I wish I could sleep that good.
Oh my.
On a stone throne.
What could have brought you here?
A lot of votes on a YouTube video. That's what brought me here.
I wonder how you got in here.
I bought this game on EB Games when it was on sale. I had to go to Pure later to pick it up because he couldn't deliver to my house. He always delivers where I work. I picked up the game from there, and now the rest is history.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Glad you didn't want me here. Select a form. So of course you can select the sex of your main characters. You know what? We'll go male. Is this form correct? Yes.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
I'll go with the default name, Byleth. Yes.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
That's a weird way of just asking, like, hey, when's your birthday? Oh, apparently September is the horsebow moon. That is my legitimate birthday.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
That'll always happen, I am very sure.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Again, what? Brew you a pot of coffee? I think you desperately need one. Hey, I got a coffee maker for Christmas.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Well, let's see, I was technically dreaming about both. I was technically dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I don't have a choice, so I guess I'm ready. Oh yeah, apparently the DLC also gave you a lot more slots for save files. Sure, we'll save our progress. I say we're about to have our tutorial battle real soon, too. Look at that loading screen over there. It's kind of like them GBA sprites. Prologue, an inevitable encounter. A skirmish at dawn. Oh, here's our battle screen.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright, so for movement, you select a unit and then move next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon. So one thing that I should mention, Fire Emblem Three Houses actually took out the weapon triangle. The old triangle was swords beat axes, axes beat spears, and spears beat swords. Now you don't have that anymore. Okay, so that looks like the danger zone, or at least where we can move. Alright, so who should go first? I think we'll let Edelgard go first. Press X to take a look at the details of your characters. So you have your inventory over here. Of course, she has a iron axe, as well as a vulnerary, which is your healing item. Second page is your combat arts, which is pretty good, but it lowers your weapon durability by 5. So be careful when you're going to be using combat arts. Only use them when you feel it's necessary. Battalions, of course, we have no battalions, which is fine. We'll be getting those later, I'm very sure. The danger area, of course, is just right here.
Stay focused.
Okay, so it looks like that guy is focused on Byleth. Why don't I just go over there and do an attack? Alright, so if I use my Wrath Strike, attack will go up to 23. And my hit chance go up to 115. Which is really solid. Alright, how much health does this guy have? Okay, if I hit him with a regular move, it'll go down to 5 HP. So if I go for a Wrath Strike, remember I will lose some durability, but this should probably kill if I do this. Nice.
Should I have held back?
Weapon durability. A weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might, or MT, and hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapon, you cannot repair them mid-battle. Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. And then of course you got your battle phases. Once all your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End from the battle menu. So we can review our units right here, which is very nice. You can see your experience, their HP, and now you can take a look at the enemy units too. It seems the thieves, or I guess they're kind of ruffians, have the same amount of stats. Wait, the thieves are ruffian class and Costas is a thief class, but the thief is not a thief class. Make of that what you will. You can take a look at your conditions there. Make sure all your units don't fall in battle. Okay, ally units are, I guess in green, that's just grassland or where you can't pass. And take a look at your tutorials. Save your progress and suspend the game, so I guess it's just like a quick save. Don't think we'll be worrying about that. But anyways, I rambled long enough. Let's get this going. Oh, we can talk? Sure.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay, so you can go to Convoy to go through, like, all your items there in the Convoy. Of course, we don't have anything in there. And we can trade items with whoever you're next to. Let's not do that. Oh, bows. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. They're highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
It's always good to, like, build relationships with other people, because they can actually provide some support.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Guess we'll just have to let them come to us. No, the enemies are not going to do anything, and neither are our allies.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Okay, now you got terrain effects, too. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forests, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Okay, apparently if you go over here, there's like a 30% chance of evasion. I wonder what happens if you go in a red space. No, that's pretty much the threshold of where you can move. Oh, you can't move over there. Right now, there's just wasteland. Can I move into the forest? No. Okay, I kind of don't want to, like, move right here, because then an enemy can go in the forest. And that would be bad for us. Turns out we didn't move far enough, which sucks, but what can you do? They're not going to engage us. Alright, well, if they don't want to engage, well, that's all they can do.
Good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Alright, forests are not the only terrain type you will encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets and heel tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain effects and unit icons. Obviously, you can't move on top of a rock. Okay, if we wait over here, we'll probably aggro a few units. But what can you do, right? Okay, I don't want to do anything here. Thought I could actually shoot from there, but I can't. Alright, they're going to attack us? Well, your funeral. They're not going to go in the forest themselves? That's a bit surprising.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are more powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills might grant magic instead. Alright, we'll just use a regular attack here, of course. Got him.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
It's another enemy defeated. Okay, well, let's just go in this spot in the forest. Iron Lance. Alright, let's go. Actually, I should use a combat art. Tempest Lance. Oh, this will definitely kill. Perfect. That's how you get it done. Can we move over here? Oh wait, I didn't even select him. I thought he was selected. about you, Edelgard? Can you go over here? Oh, there's rocks over there. Okay, we'll just wait here in this spot in the forest. I can use a combat art with a curve shot? Sure, let's go. Oh, he didn't die. Kinda expected that. Oh, you wanna go after Edelgard, huh? Oh, we both missed. Yeah, because he's in the forest too.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate or avoid and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. Okay, attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units. So does this count as one too? Or do I have to move Edelgard? Oh, I can't move her over there. Okay, what if I just do this? I mean, this will be considered a linked attack, right? So I'll be linked with Byleth. That was not a good miss. Okay, we gotta take this guy out. Good work, Edelgard. Select the items option to change your equipped weapon, or to use items such as the vulnerary, which restores your unit's HP. Well, only one of us got hit. It was Dimitri, so I think we're all good there. Oh my god, look at the size of that guard tower. It's pretty small compared to the rest of us. Alright, let's start pushing forward.
Damn, why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Oh, there's our commander. He's coming. He's got 2 units as backup. Oh, it's about time you start moving, Geralt. An item icon on an enemy indicates that you will get the item that is highlighted green in the unit's details display when you defeat them. Which in this case looks like an iron axe. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting that for Edelgard. Then again, I don't think I'll be using her because I did get a poll as to what people wanted me to play as. And Golden Deer actually won by a very slim margin. Not Golden Deer, Blue Lion. Blue Lions, I believe it is. Yeah, it was Blue Lions. Golden Deer was actually very close by maybe a single vote. Do we want to move you over here? You know what? You'll just have to lure them.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Oh, he's coming right for me. Level up!
Another step forward.
Eh, I'll take it. At least it was strength. I think I'm gonna have to move Cloud out of there. Oh, thanks for the help. I needed that. Wait. Can I only use a combat art? Okay, I can attack, but it's only like 2 spaces away. Alright, that works. I'll just use a regular attack, I suppose. You can go over there and deal with that guy, too. Yeah.
Is that all?
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, you should be able to survive another attack from this guy, no problem. Okay, if I hit, this will kill. If I get, like, 2 hits. I should get 2 hits. Oh, but there's a chance I could lose HP out of all this. Maybe let's not do that yet. Oh, I was wondering, like, what the hell I was doing. Do I want to go with another rat strike? I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't. I mean, either way, I'm probably going to be dealing with this. But I think I'll probably get a follow-up, so you know, let's go for it. Nice dodge! And I got the kill. Boosh.
I'm not setting a very
Okay, that was not a good level up, but whatever. Sometimes you get a good level up, sometimes you'll get a terrible one. Whoa. That must be a special ability. Everything just faded to black.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis, and I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Sothis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
You stopped time?
I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave?
I'll bow and say
There
nothing.
now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time.
Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
I just noticed that some of the words on that glyph are in English. No, it won't. Because I have rewind power.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Because I did most of the work. It took us 7 turns to win that tutorial battle, but it's alright. Ooh, online statistics?
Thank you so much.
Huh. Wow.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
You don't look that old.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Sure.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I always follow voices in my head. It's totally normal.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
The Knights of Seros.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
My ears are not for bending.
Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I did mention earlier that we'll be going with... Oh, okay. It doesn't really say. Adrestian Empire, which I assume is the Black Eagles. Holy Kingdom of Fargus, which I assume is the Blue Lions. And the Leicester Alliance, which I guess is Claude, the Yellow Deer. Why couldn't they just say specifically what one it is? Oh, there we go.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Alright.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Edelgard. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Alright, you go for a nap, leave it to me. I follow my own voices. Alright,
Part
White
one.
Clouds, Great Tree
White
Moon,
clouds.
3 houses.
Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Alright, I guess I don't have to read that, because the game will do it for me.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Someone must have had a field day animating that part of the cutscene.
Rhea's here.
Oh, you know her?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Usually the reverse of it. Well, at least it loads pretty fast.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Well, you didn't need to be here. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed.
My name is Ellipsis.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm a thing too. You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I?
I didn't say that.
But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay, there's definitely a lot happening right now, but I think we have some freedom to explore the monastery. We just had to get through that little bit of rhetoric, but I think now we'll finally decide what house we're going to lead. I thought I could have decided that before, but I guess now we should be able to decide at the monastery itself. They say the reason I wear gloves when flipping pages because I had a paper cut once. And those things suck! Oh, that's Claude's house. So you get like a good feel as like what characters you might find if you decide to lead that one. So, you know, pretty good idea, like, what ones you want to go for. Of course, I, or rather, everyone on Twitter, YouTube, and I guess Discord, made that decision for me. But I will say that even though Black Eagles was 3rd place, it was only separated by maybe 2 or 3 votes. So it was extremely close. But yeah, oh wow. Anyway, Blue Lions was the winner. And believe it or not, even though I ended the voting, there was still 1 extra vote for Golden Deer, but I didn't count it. But it's not like it tied the vote or anything.
Of course.
Alright, so I actually get to explore this time. Alright, so the day is April the 23rd. Right stick to move the camera, plus and minus to zoom in and out, B or Y to dash. If you're ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Accept the quest from Rhea. Let's not do that yet. This has been a very lengthy episode. So we'll talk to Rhea in the next episode, alright? Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next part.